Well, Timana Tahu has walked out on the last 2 years of his ARU contract to return to rugby league with Parramatta. It's been reported that the 28-year-old is miserable playing union and would rather drop at least $100,000 per year to head back to play with the Eels. Tahu, of course, scored just 3 tries in his 2 seasons with the Waratahs. Ironically, he was doing his best work for New South Wales at the back end of the season on the Tahs tour of South Africa. He earned 4 Test caps last year, starting in 2, including Australia's record loss to the Springboks at Ellis Park. 20 caps for the Waratahs, 10 off the bench, Kernsey. We really didn't see Timana Tahu's talents utilised, did we?
No, you're right, Clarky. I would have loved to see him another season or 2 because I did feel he was just really starting to know and learn the game well. He got a couple of opportunities at the end of the Waratah season, and we always suspect that if they just played him, he would have got that experience and he would have been having a real go at the Wallabies, I think, this year if that had happened. And he was very unfairly blamed, I feel, for that a couple of defensive lapses in that game against South Africa in South Africa last year. Those defensive lapses weren't here, although that was the way the press picked it up and ran with it.
Look, I thought he was a really good footballer, Timana. It's a shame to see him go, but you know, players and everyone makes decisions about you know, where their careers lie and what they want to do. I thought he was a wonderful footballer, had a great deal of potential, just probably didn't get enough opportunity to play. And guys don't like to sit on the sideline and miss games. If he's an international, a dual international, you want to be out there every weekend playing because that's what you do and that's what you enjoy. Didn't get that opportunity. And you know, has moved away. I understand that. It's a bit of a shame in my mind to see him go, but that's the way it goes.
He'll be 29 next birthday. I think it's in October. So I guess from the Wallaby selectors' point of view, you've got Berry Barnes 23, James O'Connor 19. So they are 2 players clearly that are going to be around a lot longer, and that's obviously gone against Timana.
Yeah, I mean that's gone against him, and he needed to be able to hold down a regular position. And you know, with players, we've seen it quite a few. The guys who've come along, like Matt Rogers, was in a similar boat. Really could never nail the one position that it was going to make his own. And I felt Timana was in that situation as well. Couldn't really play well enough at 12, 13 or on the wing to just be an automatic selection in that position for New South Wales, let alone for the Wallabies. And that gives you a bit of problems.
I think the Waratahs will be ruining the day that they didn't play him earlier in the season because he did show how good he could be at the end.
Yeah.
Well, it appears those in the Wallaby camp were the last to hear the news.
All the indicators were that he was starting to really enjoy it. You know, certainly the last 6 weeks of the Super 14, he really stood up and you know, he won our Best Back award. So yeah, very disappointed to see him leave. And as I said, the indicators were that he was actually really enjoying the environment and the culture.
And I guess, you know, from our perspective as coaches, the critical thing is what do they want to do, you know? And we just respond to that. That's all we can work with. And ideally, everyone that is with you wants to be there.